Have I mentioned recently that our government is insanely hypocritical? Well, I've got some more news today to share with you that is going to drive home that point. Check out this headline. White House recruits TikTok influencers to reach young voters with key message. The White House, the Biden administration, recruits TikTok influencers to reach young voters with key messaging. Now, let's go through this together here, and then I will weigh in my thoughts. As they continue to weigh a potential ban of TikTok, we're going to use the app. I mean, can that get any more hypocritical? The White House is working with hundreds of social media influencers to help communicate Biden's policy agenda ahead of a likely Did I lose you? I'm back. Let me start over. Biden's digital strategy team will connect with influencers across the nation to target those who may not follow the White House or Democratic Party on social media, or who have tuned out mainstream media altogether. Hello? How long have we been saying that? That nobody's paying attention to real news anymore because it is completely jaded. It has an agenda of gaining, more followers or getting more views. Let me take you back here. We lost our feed here for a second. 4 Biden digital staffers are focused on influencers and independent content creators. These staffers, they work for the White House, not Biden's campaign. Their goal is reaching young and suburban voters. That has become a priority. This is insanity to me. Biden's team is aiming to work with influencers in regional communities, blah, 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 TikTok, Instagram. Yet Biden's team is close to signing a bill that would outlaw TikTok and TikTok. How does this get any more hip? How do they not even think for a second that this is not insanely hypocritical? I have absolutely no idea. And that's basically what this article is talking about. And it's an interesting, here it is, even says it's interesting comment on the current media landscape with the Chinese-owned platform viewed as a potential vector for foreign influence now is also considered an important platform for connecting with prospective voters. Well, no shit. Duh. They're just now realizing this. You do understand why Trump got into the office the first time. It was because of social media. You understand that, right? And you understand why Trump's popularity is gaining, even though he was basically, quote unquote, sent to jail. Now, I know he wasn't actually sent to jail, but you get the point, because of his influence on social media. And this Biden administration is just now realizing that. It does say, does it lessen the likelihood of a possible ban? Probably not. I tend to disagree. I think that the whole TikTok chief standing in front of the Senate was made out to be an absolute joke. The media coverage, the publicity that they received from this was massively negative. It made politicians look like idiots, that they have no clue how all of this actually works. And this is even more idiotic, that now you've got the current administration, the one threatening the ban of TikTok, is now basically saying, oh, but I want to use it first. Which goes back to the previous episode where we were talking about the Restrict Act, that if you haven't looked into this, you will quickly understand that the motive, the public motive has been, we need to ban TikTok, but the real motive is actually to gain control over what we can see, to gain data. All the things that we have been condemning China for doing, our government is now trying to put into place with the Restrict Act. If you now look up the word hypocrisy in the dictionary, it should have the U.S. government next to it. That should be the one simple answer to what the word hypocrisy actually means. This is an absolute joke. But here's the bigger message here. that's this, setting the joke aside, that's just laughable, and just kind of further validates all of the points we've been making. The bigger point here is that the Biden administration, whether you're for or against, it doesn't matter. The Biden administration, they clearly are slightly out of touch with mainstream media. They've figured out that Instagram and TikTok are powerful mediums to market themselves. That's what they're doing, marketing themselves. So if you are still sitting on the sidelines, making all of the objections and excuses in the world, and now the administration is finally figuring out that, oh shit, we better jump on board here. This is really powerful. If we want to have any chance against somebody like Trump, we better start gaining some influence. And you know what's even funnier is, I will bet you, this will never come out, but I will bet you that these people that are going to be basically campaigning with their influence on social media are being paid to do so. You better freaking believe it. This is just, again, hypocrisy at the freaking 10 millionth degree. I actually love this. It's so validating. Tristan and I are patting ourselves on the back when we saw this article yesterday and saying, man, we told you so. Hey, old Joey B, you should have hired us about 2 or 3 years ago, and we could have helped your cause quite a bit. Great job, Biden administration. I'm glad that you're finally getting on board. I hope this inspires more of you to finally get on board. Also, to look past what's actually been going on and realize it's all a bunch of BS. Put your damn blinders on to the bullshit that you're watching in the news. Follow Drunk on Social, because we're going to give it to you straight. We are digging deep on what's actually happening. We have no political agenda. We have no agenda whatsoever. We just simply want to be the aggregators of what is happening in the social media landscape so you can use it to improve and grow your business. That's all I got today. Peace out.